Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm about to do with this reaction video is expose some women. Expose the fact that women today are very deceitful. Women who live double lives, meaning that when they're with you, they are with you. But you don't exist on social media because they don't post you. They keep your pictures private. Or they don't even change their relationship status from single to being in a relationship, or have some silly stuff like it's complicated. My relationship is complicated. Ain't no such thing as a complicated relationship. Either you're with someone or you're not. That's that new age BS. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a clip of a man who discovered that his woman has been keeping him secret all for so many years. Let's go ahead and get into it. And I'm using this clip out of fair use for educational purposes, to educationally teach you that you can't trust everybody. Let's get to it now. 1 second as I pull it up. All righty.
Wife is confronted on living a double life on social media.
You single? Hey, because if you single, I'm single.
Who said I was single?
And you shouldn't be in my house, if that's the case.
First of all, this is our house. You're not the only one who paid the bills. Secondly,
I am the one who paid bills.
What are you talking? And why are you recording me?
It's going on social media. The same social media where you say you single at.
That's where this coming from?
Yeah, you've been that way for a long time. You ain't changed nothing.
Now here the thing is, gentlemen, I listen very well, man. This man just told her that you're being single, your relationship status is single, and you've been like this for a long time now. So there's always been red flags. There's always has been. But you choosing to ignore them. And this woman look young. Now, if a woman lives in my house and she's doing this and I have knowledge of that, you are supposed to confront her. Women like this who are evil, deceptive, and all this other stuff like that, they hate when you bring the truth to them. They hate when you ask them questions and stuff. They will fight you. They will bow up to you. They will get an attitude. They'll become defensive and stuff because you are calling them out on their BS, okay? It doesn't mean that you're wrong, gentlemen. You're supposed to do that. Get down to the truth.
I haven't changed what?
After we supposedly been together for this long and I done bought all this stuff for you and everything.
You really love throwing it in my face, don't you?
Hey, let me check this out, y'all. Check this out. So this is, she been staying with me. She can't keep a job. None of that. I didn't have to buy all this stuff for her because she called herself wanting to do music and everything. I done bought all this stuff for her, pay the bills and everything. Look at it. If y'all want to see
what you have, gentlemen, and I had one of these. I had a woman like that before in my lifetime too. I haven't always been a Sigma Alpha, whatever you want to call this. No good for nothing, ungrateful women. You can do your best for some women. You're gonna be the best person. You could be almost next to the Pope, or if you want to call him that. You can be all of these things to a woman, and she will not appreciate it. Don't care because she hasn't had to work for it. She don't see the value in you. Just thinks she's entitled, thinking that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
I done bought all this stuff for her, pay the bills and everything. Look at it. If y'all want to see somebody that right there, sitting in my house.
Our house, yeah.
My house.
Yeah.
Where I pay all the bills.
With me and my man. Yeah, because nobody said that I was single.
Oh, so I'm your who?
My man.
I'm your man?
Yes. I never said that I was single. You met
In what world am I your man and you single on social media?
So is social media that serious to you? How old are you? My social media has said single since I've been with you.
You see how she just deflect that? You see how she did that? She did it on purpose, man. She knows she's in the wrong. These type of hard-headed women will not apologize. She's not, now all she's doing is defending her actions and saying that he's being delusional. Think about this. Instead of saying, okay, baby, you're right, I'm wrong, and you have done all these things for me, and I hear you. This is an example of a dismissive, avoidant attachment style. I probably will be making a video about these so-called attachment styles pretty soon. We'll get into it. Because we see these, I'll get to it.
So is social media that serious to you? How old are you? My social media has said single since I've been with you. And we've been together for how long? Be for real.
Then why are you on social media if it ain't that serious?
It ain't serious enough for people to know whether or not I'm in a relationship or not.
You using it as a date map? Is that what you using it for?
How am I using it as a date map crazy when I'm putting you on there? I got pictures of you on there.
No, you ain't got no pictures. No, you ain't got no pictures of me. Y'all, let me check this out. I got a picture of my profile picture, my cover photo and everything on social media of us together. Because when we got a relationship, it's been years too. Check this out. When we got a relationship, it's been years too. Check this out. It's been years, but and I got myself in a relationship on social media, but no, you the one that's messing with somebody else. That's why you got single.
Where do you have any other type of proof that I'm single just because you say that on my social media? Now I'm doing.
I'm gonna go ahead and break some people's hearts right now. If you got a woman who will not post you on social media, she is a cheating whore. It's still all cheating, but it's cheating and keeping her options open. She has a desire to be entertained and to entertain men. You are not enough for her. And it does not mean that there's something wrong with you. You are a great guy. It's her with the corrupted heart. It's her who wants attention from every man out there. It's her who's insecure. You cannot love a woman into being whole. You cannot love a woman into being secure. You cannot love a woman to be, you cannot love a woman into being satisfied either. That's something that comes from within her soul, her spirit, her mind. If she's the type of woman that's always needy, insecure, jealous, there's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, you can hold her, you can sleep with her, y'all gonna have good times, good days, bad days, and you may be falling in love with her. You may be the opposite of what she is in character, but it does not change her. All this thing when women say, I would change if another man, if a man would just show me something different, I would be a different woman. That's a lie. That's something that you have to take care of yourself. All this codependent behavior. Now I'll get into that later.
That's enough proof. That's enough proof.
Did you see me texting him?
That's enough proof.
Do you see me commenting on anything?
Hey, I said,
You guys commenting on mine?
You must be looking for a sugar daddy.
Social media is so serious. Do you see any of that? Do you see me commenting?
I see all the time.
And what do I do?
You entertaining. You entertaining.
You say anything for a lie, right? So important. You don't say anything for that lie.
And you do anything for social media.
Okay, whatever. I can't believe. I really can't believe
you entertaining on your too.
You being so.
Look at it.
Look at
So, hey, I'll check this out. This is what I really want y'all to see. This is what you do. That you get taken care of and everything. Hey, get out. And she ain't got much to take, by the way. This bag right here, which I bought, she emptied that out. I'm gonna let her have that. Hey, it's your trash bag. Empty this bag out. That's I bought that. Hold on. No, I'm gonna get a trash bag real quick. Hold on, let me get a trash bag, y'all. Check this out. This how you do. This how you do. Hold on. No, hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Take the bag. Take that. Empty this.
The trash bag. Healthy. Is it the HEFTY? Healthy trash bags have been helping people move for years.
Empty this out and get out. Get out. No. I know she don't get out of my house. She don't get out of my house.
Stop talking to me and being disrespectful like that.
You are, man. Disrespectful. Yo, she talking about I'm disrespectful, but she on social media talking about she's single. We've been together all these years and everything. She's been living in my house all these years and everything. I done bought a car. I done bought all this stuff right here and everything. Man.
This is what I can't stand about these women. When you get a good, decent man, you crap on him. You abuse him. This man bought you a car? I don't understand. But for me, at my age, at the wisdom that tends to come with people of my age, I guess that's the best way to say that. Just by looking at her from my eyes and from my personal lived experiences, I can filter her out. What I mean is, by looking at her, I know she isn't worth all that effort. Now, it took me a while to get that type of ability home to where I can look at a woman sometime, and I could be wrong sometimes. But looking at her body movement, her body language, the way she talks, the way she makes excuses, the way she raises her voice after man, the way she walks around with an attitude, the way she come back as if she is confrontational and adversarial, saying, don't you talk to me like that. The way she does those things let me know that she isn't fit for marriage. The way that she does those things let me know that she would not be a good person to procreate with or to be with a woman in a relationship, because you'll have ups and downs with her frequently. Every now and then, things will go good, then she'll do something that's going to drive you mad, stress you out, confuse you. You want to confront her, and then whenever you confront her in a peaceful manner, it will always turn to an angry argument, because that's how she's going to be. She's the type of woman who will always be defensive, especially She will double down on being defensive when she's in the wrong. She's not humble. I can see that by the way that she moves.
Here go the dough, right here.
Nothing, because
Yeah.
that's not gonna go nowhere. Get off that line.
Yeah.
Get off the line.
I bought all this.
Get off
That
line.
car right there, I bought that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But you can't do that because you're so immature, right? Get off line.
How is he immature? How is that gentleman immature when you won't change your Facebook status? Some people want to say things like it don't matter. It do matter. You got to keep up with the pace of society. Back in the day, there was no internet. Back in the day, there's no rules. The internet is like the Wild West. There's no rules and regulations really out there, you know. But now, since we have integrated into such a technological society, I guess the best way to say that now the internet and social media platforms have become such a big part of life. Even when you're trying to do a business, even when you're trying to promote your business, you look on the side of a Coke can, you'll find some kind of way that you can connect to the internet to find more of their products. The internet is part of our lives now. So what we have to understand is now, if you got a woman who's on social media, then yes, she should acknowledge you on that. Because you and I both know, gentlemen, that's one of the ways we can tell if a woman is single or not. If we're on the internet, if we just on the internet looking around surfing, we see a good looking woman, but when we see things like complicated, that lets me know that you're a whore. You might not sleep with me, but you'll sleep with somebody else for whatever reason. If your status say it's complicated, if your status say something like you're single, then that's what that means to me. If you say you're in a relationship, but you post a whole lot of thirst trap pictures, and I hardly ever see your dude, you know what I mean? That kind of lets me know you're not really all up there. You know what I mean? So it's just how I am. That's what I think. But I'm going to play another clip for you right quick. I want you to see what men think about this, ladies who are watching this program, and men can relate to this as well. Let's get started.
What is your biggest red flag in a relationship?
Hiding me. If you can't post me on social media and you talking about you want to keep your relationship private, you got something else going on. You trying to hide me, you trying to keep your options open, or you cheating. Because if you really genuinely trying to build with me and you care about me, and we've been rocking for a minute, and you can't post me, or you just hiding me from somebody in your life, or you start acting strange when we going out, something going on.
Gotta be.
You cheating and creeping.
Creeping and cheating.
Facts.
Now, you got to admit, that makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? There's absolutely no way that a woman who is proud of you, who is happy in a relationship, who is proud of the relationship, is going to hide that. Women love to flout. Women love to show off in front of other women because they always want to feel as if they are winning over other women. So if you got a woman who is not posting the things that you're doing or admitting that y'all are together or really emotionally pushing it out there, she's using you. I'm telling you, she's using you.
So y'all, when it comes to dealing with narcissists and toxic people on social media, always understand that there's a difference between privacy and secrecy. And of course, if you're new here, I'm actually a diagnosed narcissist. If you are dealing with a narcissistic person, you ask them, like, why don't you never post me online? And they respond to you with something like, I'm a private person. Y'all, a lot of times they are lying. They want to appear single. They want to be, this is secrecy. They want to keep you a secret. They don't want anybody else to know because you could be standing in the way of them securing new supply, or you could be standing in the way of them cheating on you. And I know that sounds foolish as hell, y'all, but sometimes I talk to so many people over Zoom that are literally in relationships with people and blocked on social media. Or that person says, I'm a private person, and they post literally their location, their age, their ASL from back in the day, age, sex, location, but won't post you, but somehow they're a private person. So ask yourself the question, is this privacy or is this secrecy? Follow me on YouTube.
Oh, we know what it is. It's secrecy. She's a cheater. If she hasn't cheated yet, she's going to. She's a cheater. It's just what it is. Gentlemen, don't let these women talk you into believing that it's anything else than that. Like he said, there's women who say, I'm just a private person. But then she posts what she had for breakfast. She posts when she go to the restroom. She posts when she go buy some toilet paper at the grocery store. She posts when she go stand outside in front of her car. But she won't post you. Are you not more valuable than those things I just mentioned? She's cheating. She's about to cheat. She's not 100% into you. She's using you for something. You are the safe place for her. For whatever reasons, only you know. But she's cheating, man. And she's gonna cheat on you. Real talk. I'll see y'all later, though. Now, live stream this upcoming Sunday, 5:15 Central Standard Time, and the topic is gonna be that Black women are not the givers of life. Black women are not the bringers of life. And I'll explain that statement this upcoming Sunday at 5:15 Central Standard Time. And this is a channel of love and peace and education. Not here to bash anybody. Now y'all have a good one now. You hear?